Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So, uh, yesterday I told you that in our class we are going to start with a reading challenge. Are you all ready for it,
Yes.
everyone? Okay, so I'll be showing you. First of all, everyone has given the attendance in the message box.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll be
No,
showing.
ma'am.
Please give it right now. I'm waiting for 2 minutes. Okay. Meanwhile, if somebody will join, I'll add them. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a text. Okay, to which you are going to read it one by one, and if you want, and one by one means those who are willing to read it first, they are going to raise their hand, then I'm calling their name, and everyone, those who are present in the meeting, they have to read it. Nobody is going to leave the meeting unless until all the things are done. Okay, so and those who have read, they also have to stay here. Okay, so
Okay, ma'am.
I'm just going to start sharing the screen, and I'm showing you a text, so one by one you all will start reading it.
मैम ये वाली वीडियो मैम ये वाली मीटिंग मैम यूट्यूब पे भी आएगी.
Yes, all the meetings are going to be recorded and I will be shared in the on YouTube on my channel, so you can go and watch it there. Okay, so here who's willing to read it first?
मैम कैन आई.
Okay, Manas, so you start from here till tombstones.
मैं पढ़ना शुरू करूँ.
Yes.
My father's family name being Philip and my Christian name Philip. My infant tongue could make out both names something longer or more explicit than Philip. So I called myself Philip and came to be called Philip. I give I give Philip as my father's family name on the author of it. It is of his tombstone and my sister, Mrs. Joe Darby, who married the blacksmith, as I never saw my father or my mother and never saw any likeness or either of them, for their days were longer before the days of photography. My first fancy regarding what they were like were unwritten. He derived from their own stories.
Your voice was not clear, though I have understood a little bit of things, but it is either, okay, not either. And uh, one more word you have mispronounced. What is it? Manas?
Yes, ma'am.
Can,
Married.
wait, Manas, can you pronounce this word?
Explicit.
Explicit. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Repeat it again.
Explicit.
Correct. Explicit. Okay. So, okay, well done, Manas. Next
मैम
is
मिसेज जो के बाद मैम क्या लिखा है.
Gajri.
मैम वो भी
Okay.
मेरा गलत हो गया था.
So it's okay.
मैम
Doesn't
मेरे
matter.
पहले एक्सक्यूज मी
Sorry.
मैम.
हाँ.
मैम जो फादर्स फैमिली के जो नेम बीइंग पढ़ा है मैम वो फिलिप है कि फ्लिप है.
Period.
ओके मैम.
Okay. Okay. So I'm giving you another paragraph. A fearful man till seized me by the chin. Okay. Right, Simanshu? Ready?
यस मैम. मैम
हाँ.
क्या ना है.
One by one, beta, or not all together, okay? Simanshu is going to read, then you can read after that. Simanshu, start.
A fearful man, all in coarse grey, with a great iron on his leg, a man with no hat, and with broken shoes, and with an old rag tied round in his head. A man would have been soaked in water, and smothered in mud,
Smothered.
and lamed by stones,
Hmm.
and cut by flints,
Hmm.
and stung by nettles, and
Nettles.
torn
Hmm.
nettles and torn by briars,
Briars. Hmm.
who briars who lived and shivered and
Glared.
glared
Hmm.
and growled,
Growled.
glare and
Hmm.
glowed, and whose teeth chattered in his head, and he seized me by the chin.
Okay, correct. Okay, next is who's going to read?
मैम कैन आई रीड मैम आपको मुझे आता
Who's that? Please give me your name.
मैम सजल
Sajal. Okay, Sajal. Be ready. One by one. Okay, Sanya, I'll be giving you a chance. No, no need to worry. So next book, I'm opening this one. This from here to here. Start.
Okay, ma'am.
Sajal.
There seems to be no use in waiting by the little door, so she went back to the table, half hoping she might find another key on it, or at any rate, a book of rules for things
Shutting
people like
people
shutting people
up like
up like telescopes.
this
This
time.
time she this time she found a little bottle on it, which certainly was not here before, said Alice,
Alice.
and
Alice. Said Alice.
Alice, and round the neck of the bottle was a paper label with the words "Drink me," but
Beautifully
beautifully, beautifully
printed
printed on it in large letters.
letters. Huh, correct. Okay, Sajal. Next is
Ma'am, can I read? Ma'am, can I read?
yes.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes. So it was from here and so till thing.
Okay, ma'am.
Huh.
And so it was
Is it
indeed.
Arpit?
She
Arpit?
was now. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Arpit, continue.
And so it was indeed. She was now only 10 inches high, and her face brightened up at the thought that she was now the right size for going through the little door into the lovely garden. First, however, she waited for a few minutes to see if she was going to sink any further. She felt a little nervous about this, for it might end, said Alice to herself, in my going out altogether like a candle. I wonder what I should be like then. And she tried to fancy what the flame of a candle is like after the candle is blown out, for she could not remember even having seen such a thing.
Good, brilliant. Next, just a moment. Somebody
Can I
wants
read?
to join. Wait, wait, wait. Okay. So next,
May I read?
wait, wait. Uh, yes, Harsh, want to read next?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So Harsh, I'm giving you a text. Wait. Um, so from here, come till person.
Okay, ma'am.
Start.
Come.
There's no use in crying like that, said Alice to herself, rather sharply. I
Rather
advise
sharply.
you,
Hmm.
rather
Sharply.
sharply, I
Hmm.
advise you to leave off this minute. She generally gave herself very good advice, though she very seldom followed it, and sometimes she scolded herself so severely as to
Severely,
bring tears into
severely,
her eyes.
severely.
Severely as to bring tears into her eyes.
Hmm.
And once she remembered trying to box her own ears for having cheated herself in a game of croquet she was
Croquette.
playing against herself.
Hmm.
For this curious child was very fond of pretending to be two people.
Hmm.
But it's no use now, though poor Alice, to pretend to be two people.
Hmm.
Why, there's hardly enough of me left to make one respectable person.
Correct. So, first of all, whenever you are pronouncing the word she, it should be sh. The sound sh should come. Okay. Harsh, this is the thing that you have to practice a lot. Okay. The sh has a different sound and sa has a different sound. So wherever you are saying this okay. So this
मैम
is
बट हम लोग सी में तो शी बोलते हैं मैम शी.
yes. It should be she. What is it? Harsh, tell me.
Ma'am, she.
She, correct. It should not be C. So everyone, every time you are saying this word, you are pronouncing it as C. So C is a wrong pronunciation. It should be she. Okay, clear? Okay.
Yes.
So you are going to practice that. Okay. So only this thing needs to be practiced. The rest of the thing is perfect. Okay.
मैम
Okay,
एक्सक्यूज मी
Harshit.
मैम.
Yes.
मैम टी
Ma'am, I
एच
am
ओ
not
यू जी
Harshit. Ma'am, I am Harsh.
Sorry, Harsh, not Harshit. Yes. So Harsh, you are
मैम
going to
टी
practice
मैम
that. Yes. Huh.
एक्सक्यूज
Okay.
मी मैम.
Yes.
मैम उधर एक टी मैम टी एच ओ यू जी एच करके था मैम वो क्या है हम उसको प्रोनाउंस क्या करेंगे.
Where
Ma'am,
is
do.
the THOUGH is though?
Thought.
मैम
No.
बट ये पीछे टी भी लिखा है.
See, THOUGHT is thought. THOUGH is though. THROU. This I have taught in the school. If I remember very well.
Yes.
Yes,
मैम आपने
through.
बताया था मैंने फॉरवर्ड
Yes.
कर.
मैम लेकिन उसने
Through.
थॉट को दो पढ़ दिया.
Yes, and
मैम
this
उसने
three H THROW is through. Okay. THREW is through. And THROWN is thrown.
मैम
Okay.
ये थ्रू का पास्ट पार्टिसिपल थ्रोन है ना और मैम सेकंड फॉर्म थ्रू.
Throw through thrown. Yes. Okay.
ओके.
This is what is it. So let us start with the next child. Harsh has done, and Harsh you needs to practice only the difference between sa and sha. Okay. Rest of the things is clear. So next is where is uh, Sania
Can I read?
and Adarsh. Adarsh. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Sania is here. Sania. Any of the girls are here? Girls, please
Yes,
open
ma'am.
open your
Yes, ma'am.
everyone. Whenever you are reading, you have to open your camera and then read. Okay, Jagriti. So okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Jagriti will do it now, and then later on I'll take from Adarsh. So next turn is your Adarsh. Let Jagriti read this time. Okay, and please switch on your
Okay, ma'am.
cameras every time you are reading. Everyone has to switch on the camera. Okay.
Ma'am, if I switch on my camera, my voice will be not clear because there is no electricity for now.
Is that so?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Read it now. Do it one time. So if your voice will not come, then I'll allow you to switch it off. Okay, because I like that I couldn't know that whether you are taking the pronunciation correctly or not. So try to switch it on for one time and speak, then I'll let you know whether you can you are visible or you're audible or not.
Ma'am, can I leave for
Wait,
some
wait,
time?
wait. Unmute your mic, Jagrati, and then read.
Yes, ma'am.
Unmute your mic.
Can I start reading?
Okay, okay, start reading.
Soon her eye fell on a little glass box that was lying under the table. She opened it and found in it a very small cake, on which the words "Eat me" were beautifully marked in currants. Well, I will eat it, said Alice. And if it makes me grow larger, I can reply the key. I can reach the key. And if it makes me grow smaller, I can creep under the door. So either way, I'll get into the garden, and I don't care which happens.
Okay, okay. Next, fine. Jagrati has done very well.
Yes, ma'am.
Adarsh.
Yes, ma'am.
So read the next paragraph I'm giving you. Mm. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Till Hall. Start.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, said Alice. A great girl like you, she might well say this. To go on crying in this way, stop this moment, I tell you. But she went on all the same, shedding gallons of tears until there was a large pool all around her, about 4 inches
Open
deep
your
and
camera
reaching
also,
half
Adarsh.
down the
Please
hall.
switch on your camera. Every time I'm asking this thing and you are not doing it. Please switch on your camera so that I can see when you are reading it. Okay, now continue. Read it
You
from
ought to be
but.
ashamed of yourself.
Read it from.
But she went on all the same, shedding gallons of tears until there was a large pool all around her, about 4 inches deep and reaching half down the hall.
Okay. Next. Who's coming next?
Ma'am,
Harshit. Harshit. Okay, after
yes, ma'am.
that. Okay, Harshit. Switch on your camera and from here after a time till
After a,
wait here waiting. I kept her waiting.
After a time, she heard a little pattering of feet in his distance, and she hastily dried her eye to see what was coming. It was the white rabbit returning splendidly dressed with a pair of white kid gloves in one hand and other large fan in the other. He came trotting along in a great hurry, muttering to himself as he came, "Oh, the Duchess, the Duchess! Oh, won't she be savage if I will kept her waiting?"
The last line is the Duchess, the Duchess. Oh, won't she be savage if I kept her waiting? Okay, so
Okay, ma'am.
correct. Okay, correct.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
savage का मतलब क्या होगा?
Savage, a meaning I'll let you know later on because time is running out. Okay, and few of the meaning you find out yourself. Why every time you ask the teacher, you know how to open a dictionary? Yes, yes or no?
Ma'am, savage in Hindi we can call it as jungly.
No, it's not jungly. Incorrect word. Savage is something bold, very outward. Okay. So, but you find out the
मैम जिन
dictionary.
लोग की रीडिंग हो जाएगी
Yes,
उनको
find
वीडियो
out the
बनाना
meaning.
है
Children, find out the meaning of the word on
हम
your own.
गूगल
Okay.
पे शो हो रहा है very cruel.
हाँ, outward, very bold, very cruel people who are cruel people, who are those who are very outward, very bold. Doesn't don't
Do we have to upload our audio in Google Form?
I'll let you know this thing
इनका हो
first.
गया है
Let the
क्लास में
activity goes on. Please, children, don't ask any other question right now. Don't disturb the activity because there are many children who are left. Okay, I'll I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Okay, and I have already explained the entire activity in the last class. I'll share the link. You can watch the entire video. What all things you have to do. It has already been said in that video. Okay, so don't ask the same question and again and again. So Harshit has done. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Harshit has done. Now the next one is
Ma'am, can I?
Anshika. Okay, Anshika. Yes. Anshika, keep your
Can
video
I
on.
start reading?
Okay, and you start from Alice felt till is today.
Okay, ma'am. Alice felt so desperate that she was ready to ask help of anyone. So, when the rabbit came near her, she began in a low, timid voice.
Timid
If
voice.
you please, timid voice.
Hmm.
If you please, sir. The rabbit started
Violently.
violently dropped the white kid gloves and of the fan and
Scurried away
scurried away into the darkness as hard she could go
as he could go.
as he could go.
Correct.
Alice took up the fan and gloves, and as the hall was very hot, she kept fanning herself
Fanning herself. Huh.
all the time she went on talking. Dear, dear, how queer everything is today.
How quiet everything is today. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Anshika has done. Next is
Ma'am, may I? Can I?
Simran. Wait, let Simran do it. We are doing it quickly. Okay, so no need to worry. Only 1 to 2 minutes I'm taking of yours. And those who have done, please don't leave the meeting because after the activity, I'm going to explain you something very important. You have to do that. Okay. So I'm sure this has a lot of inverted commas. So from here, I'm sure those words still. Who am I then? Okay, till
Okay,
here.
ma'am. Ma'am, should I start?
Please.
I am sure those are not the right words, said poor Alice, and her eyes filled with tears again as she went on. I must be Mabel after all, and I shall have to go and live in the poky little house and have next to no toys to play with and oh and
Hmm.
oh ever so many lessons to learn. No, I have made up my mind about it. If I'm Mabel, I'll stay down here. I'll be no use.
It will be. It
They're
will be.
putting
It will be no use.
Ma'am, 1 minute just.
Uh-huh.
It will be no use.
Hmm.
They're putting they're putting their heads down and saying, "Come up again, dear." I shall only look up and say, "Who I am then?
Who am I then?
Who am I then?"
Correct. Okay. Well done.
Thank
Okay. Next is
you.
Simran
Ma'am, may I?
is done. Yes, Sania, please open your camera and start reading. And the part that you have to read is as she said till uh, the last one all together. Okay,
She
Sanya,
said
start.
that this looked down at her and was surprised to see that she had put on one of the rabbit's little white kid gloves while she was talking. How can I have done that? How can I have done that? Done that? She thought, I must be growing small again. She got up and went to the table to measure herself by it, and found that as nearly as she could guess, she was now about 2 feet high and was going on shrinking rapidly. She soon found out that the cause of this was the fan she was holding, and she dropped it hastily
Hastily,
just in time
hastily,
to avoid
hastily, just in time.
shrinking
Uh,
away
altogether.
altogether.
Yes, correct. Well done. Next is next. Is there anyone
अभी से
left?
हिमेश लग रहा बचा है। हाँ हिमेश बचा है।
Himesh, you're there. Many children are not taking their
मैम
names.
can
Please come up and take.
मैम can I?
Yes, please. You don't have to repeat it once
Ma'am, I
again.
have also not read.
So those who have not read, please come and say that, ma'am, I have not read. It's my chance. So I'll give you a chance. So this one, who's going to read now? Himesh.
Ma'am, can I?
Who's
Okay,
it?
ma'am.
Saksham?
Yes, ma'am.
So
May I?
Himesh, first Himesh will read and then Saksham will read. Okay? Saksham,
Amanda,
next chance is yours. Wait, wait, wait. One by one, beta, not all together. Yes, right, Himesh, open your camera and read this paragraph right in front of the screen.
That was a narrow escape, said Alice, a good deal frightened at the sudden change, but very glad to find herself still in existence. And now for the garden, and she ran with all speed back to the little door. But alas, the little door was shut again, and the little golden key was lying on the glass table as before. And things are worse than ever, thought the poor child, for I never was so small as this before, never, and I declare it's too bad that it is.
Correct. Okay, so now Himesh has done. Next section, please come, open your camera and read it.
Okay, ma'am.
Now you read the same paragraph.
Okay, ma'am. That was a narrow escape, said Alice, a good deal frightened at the sudden change, but very glad to find herself still in extension. And now
Existence.
for the garden.
Still in existence.
Existence.
Huh?
Still in existence.
Existence.
And now
Exist.
for
Say it again. Existence.
existence.
Correct. Existence. Okay. And now.
Existence.
Hmm.
And now for the garden.
Hmm.
And she ran with all speed back to the little door.
Hmm.
But alas,
Hmm.
the little door was shut again, and the little golden key was lying on the glass table as before, and things were worse than ever, thought the poor child. For I never was so small as this before, never, and I declare it's too bad that it is.
Correct. Okay. Next turn is. Whose next turn is there?
May, may,
Who's that? Tell me your name.
Shiva.
Sh- Sorry, Shivansh. Yes, yes, Shivansh. Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Start.
Ma'am, from however.
As she said, these screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
As
Yes,
she
ma'am,
said,
visible. Yes, ma'am.
yes, yes.
Ma'am,
As
should I
she
start?
said, as she said these words.
As she said these words, her foot slipped,
Hmm.
and in another moment, splash! She was up to her chin in salt water.
Correct.
Her, her first idea was that she had somehow fallen into the sea, and in the case I can go back by railway, she said, she said to herself,
Hmm.
"Al-
Alice.
Alice,
Alice. Alice. Alice had
Alice
been.
had
Uh-huh.
Alice had been to the seaside once in her life and had come to journal
Conclusion. Conclusion.
conclusion that whenever wherever you the go to on the English coast, you
Hmm.
find a number of bathing machines
Bathing
in the.
machines. Bathing machines. Not bathing. It's bathing machines.
What is bathing?
Bathing machines that helps people bath. Okay, in the sea.
Okay.
Hmm.
Some children digging in the sand with wooden spades.
Hmm.
Then a row of
Lodging
lodging
houses.
house.
Hmm.
Behind them a railway station.
Hmm. Correct. Okay, so Shivansh has done. Next.
Vanshika.
Sorry. Uh, Vanishika.
Vanshika.
Vanshika ना हाँ. चलो start.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wait. Uh, I have to open a paragraph, new paragraph. So we'll start with wood. Okay, so wood, from wood till nothing. Can you read till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Start, Vanchika.
Would it be of any use now, thought Alice, to speak to this mouse? Everything is so out of the way down here that I should think very likely it can talk. At any rate, there is no harm in trying. So she began, "Oh, mouse, do you know the way out of this pool? I am very tired of swimming about here. Oh, mouse." Alice thought this must be the right way of speaking to a mouse. She had never done such a thing before, but she remembered having seen in her brother's Latin grammar, "A mouse, of a mouse, to a mouse, oh mouse."
Oh,
The
moose.
mouse looked at her.
The mouse look at her.
The mouse looked at her inquisitively and seemed to her to wink with one of his little eyes, but it said nothing.
Hmm. Okay, correct. Next, is there anyone else who's left? Please come up. Who's that?
Ma'am,
Janvi. Yes, Janvi. Open your camera and start from. Perhaps it doesn't understand English. From till cats.
Can I start?
Yes, yes, please.
Perhaps it doesn't understand English, thought Alice. I dare say it's a French mouse, come over with William the Conqueror. For, with all her knowledge of history, Alice had no very clear notion how long ago anything had happened. So she began again. Au esta machete,
It's
which
asked
was
Mashat, which was the first sentence in her
which was
French.
the first sentence in a French lesson book.
Yes,
The mouse gave a sudden leap out of the water and seemed to quiver all over the fright.
with
Oh,
fright.
I,
Huh.
with fright. Oh, I beg your pardon, cried Alice hastily,
Hmm.
afraid that she had hurt the poor animal's feeling. I quite forget you don't like cats.
Okay, so this was the last because I have to take another class. It's just 2 3 minutes left. Yes, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
I'm going to continue this tomorrow. Okay, those who have not got the chance today will do it tomorrow. But yes, one more thing is there. You have to make a video of by reading a paragraph just for 2 minutes, and I have shared a Google form link if you have seen that in the morning.
तो
So
हमने
and
जो मैम ये आपको बुक शेयर की है मैं उन्हीं में से
हाँ
रीड करके
हाँ
देना है ना
हाँ हाँ yes,
ओके मैम
any one paragraph or the paragraph that I made you read over here, you can read any other paragraph of your choice also. Okay, but not from the textbook of English. Okay, not from the syllabus. Do read it from the other books. Okay, and post it there in the form of video, and I shall check it over
मैम
there.
जो आपने बुक
Okay.
भेजी मैम इसके अलावा और कोई भी बुक से हम पढ़ के इतना
हाँ, but it should not be of your syllabus because those syllabus books
मैम
you have already
सिलेबस की नहीं
read.
रहेगी मैम अलग बुक है
हाँ, if you have, you can read, but it should not be like for class sixth or seventh or very for very young children. It should have a standard.
नो मैम वैसी नहीं
Yes, it should have a standard. Or from the I have shared so many PDFs. You can select any one of those PDFs and read from there too. Okay, so I
मैम
have to take.
मैम गुलिवर ट्रैवलर की स्टोरी चलेगी क्या
हाँ हाँ
गुलिवर
बिल्कुल,
ट्रैवलर
yes yes yes, it will do. Okay, so whichever book you want, you select it on your own, just a paragraph for 2 minutes, not more than that. I just need to see how you are pronouncing the words or how you are making the video, the everything. Okay, everything I'm going to assess you on. So those who have done it over here, you have to make the video also, and those who are left, I'll be continuing in the next class. Okay, children.
ओके मैम
Okay, and I hope everyone has given the attendance. If you have not given, please give, and then you can leave the meeting and join the other class. Thank you, everyone.
थैंक यू मैम
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
थैंक यू मैम
Most welcome. Thank you.